COVID-19, also known as coronavirus, is a new strain of virus from the coronavirus family. It is named after the crown-like projections the coronavirus has. So, when an infected person sneezes, coronavirus droplets, basically droplet nuclei, are droplets of saliva that may come into contact with your hands. If it comes into contact with your hands, wash your hands with alcohol-based sanitizer or wash your hands with soap and water. If it's more parts than your hands, go take a bath immediately. How do coronaviruses infect us? Well, first of all, coronavirus infect us through our lungs. Our respiratory system has mucous and cilia. These mucous and cilia trap dust and particles that may harm our lungs in later stages. But coronavirus can distract the mucus and cilia with a cool catchy thing and enter your lungs. In your lungs, it targets a specific epithelial cell. Just like you press Ctrl-C on a keyboard and after that you press Ctrl-V to get the desired copy of the text, same way coronavirus presses Ctrl-C on the keyboard to multiple times to copy itself. And when that copy needs to be released, it presses Ctrl-V and the copy is released. Soon, it melts through the epithelial cell and infects any immune cell passing by. Immune cells don't have eyes, nose, or mouth, or ears. Instead, they have proteins called cytokines to communicate. If a coronavirus infects a cell, the immune system releases cytokines, which are different and trigger the immune response. These wreak havoc on two cells. First cell, the neutrophils. You have gone to an arcade game at the point of your life, haven't you? In that arcade game, you see a particular game with a rocket spaceship that busts aliens. Well, that's your neutrophil's job. It releases chemicals that destroy more friends than frenemies. So this next one is called a cytotoxic T cell or a natural killer T cell. How this work? This work by killing the cells that are infected with the virus. Not only infected with the virus, but also more cells that are not. They're healthy cells. Because of these, thousands and millions of coronaviruses might accumulate and it may cause death. But researchers have found out that some cure with some amount of treatment and others can't. So, some experience very mild symptoms like mild fever, dry cough, tiredness, weakness, etc. Some people can experience little bit less milder symptoms such as pneumonia. I have another detailed video on pneumonia. You can check that out. And some people might even die of corona. It's said in the research that if you are 7 years old, which is my age, you will be less likely to die of coronavirus than a person who is 80 years old. One last tip. We do need to complement the work of the macrophages. In some immune systems, before the coronavirus can wreak damage, The immune system can recognize it and kill it. But if not, people can cure with medicine. So stay home, stay safe.